Let's talk about this week's episode of iZombie. Of course, full spoilers follow for season 2, episode 4, entitled Even Cowgirls Get the Black and Blues. During an investigation, Liv consumes the brain of a country singing waitress. Blaine tries to reunite with a former business associate. Ravi is thrown by Peyton's return, and Major's downward spiral continues. Mario, what did you think about this week's episode?
I actually really liked it. I mean, I talked about last week about how much range she has as an actress, and this showed even more of that. You know, that scene where she's playing the guitar was really well done. Like, it was really good. Adding the music to this episode, and it's crazy. I mean, she's amazing, and it's fun overall. I like that. I especially like the fact that Major is probably finally getting out of this after school special situation he's been in for the last few episodes. So I'm glad we're moving on from that. Hopefully.
Yeah, well,
Didn't take too.
well, during the episode they kept teasing that it was going to get worse. So it was actually was a really nice surprise at the end when he showed up at the door and he's like I need help, like I'm fucked, bad things are happening.
Yeah, I mean, I was happy that happened too, but Mario's totally right. It was like, we got to go walk down crack alley, and then I got to really like contemplate how the universe means nothing and how I got to do. And then it's like, okay, yeah, we get it. You got to get help, and you got to get out of your rut. That's good.
But I mean,
nice.
actually, it was.
Literally, it was like whenever he's sitting there playing video games, and then Robbie gets surprised, like,
gun, yeah,
dude, come on. The dog was talking to you, and then it ran away. Probably this is a drug commercial. You have to get out of it.
I do think it works that he ran into because he actually did that thing where he was at the shelter and tried to keep like kids off the street and stuff.
Yeah.
So I actually did quite like him run into one of those people that he used to try and help.
Yeah, but the situation is still very much cliche.
Oh yeah,
after school special,
Yeah.
don't do drugs, kids stuff.
Yeah,
but it still played well enough, and yeah. And now we have a dog named Miner. So it took me a second
that was
to
awesome.
get the joke there. It's like, you named it Miner? Come on. Connor, what did you think about this week's episode?
I really like this. Is just like specifically in season 2, they've added when she's eating the brains, they look like something out of Hannibal. Like when Hannibal has those cooking montages of like it's horrific, but it looks really tasty.
Oh, like she did the orange chicken, I think, this episode.
Yeah, and then I think last week it did the thing in the pepper. I know that's brains. It's meant to be brains, but I don't care. I want to eat it.
yeah.
Anyway.
Even Ravi says that he says that smells great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know that's brains, but that smells delicious.
Just like they look so good, and it makes me hungry, and I think that's not right.
Let me add something else. I think the most interesting part is that they showed in this episode that even with her ability to kind of recall memories and stuff, it doesn't necessarily mean she can figure out the case.
Yeah, I mean, this ended up just being the girl died because she was in the wrong place at the wrong time. Like, just kind of like a regular murder kind of happens sometimes. That's nice to see. I mean, that's weird to say. It was nice to see murder. Hey, it's nice that it wasn't just all tied up in Liv's life.
Yeah, it was a random act of violence.
Yeah. So, Peter, what did you think about it overall?
I liked it. I liked. I don't think the country singer thing was as fun as the last couple of brain trips we've had, but it worked well for the story. It worked well for the characters. I liked her and Peyton reconnecting, and Peyton being kind of okay with it. I'm glad that they kind of just got over that quickly, and that she's just back to being friends. Her possibly dating Blaine is kind of weird. We'll see how that goes.
Right.
Everyone's so interweaved because her roommate's working for evil Max Rager guy and is also sleeping with Major, but he doesn't know that's her roommate yet. I was actually expecting her to be standing there at the end when they were kissing at the door. I thought
That would start the next one.
Yeah, I thought it was going to pan over and they were going to see Stingray. Two new characters I want to point out. We meet Ravi's new girlfriend, who we only seen in one quick scene, but I instantly loved her because she's like, that's the girl you used to date. High five, player. He's like, I'm not high fiving
That was
that.
great.
I wasn't born yesterday. I'm not high fiving that. And Detective Babineau seems to have a love interest. He's got an FBI chick that's asking him to take her out to food trucks, which is very romantic.
I'm just happy to see him do something new in the show,
Yeah.
because he's really been the most stagnant character, where he's fun to have there and everything, but every now and again you go, dude, why aren't you thinking more about this, or why don't you have a personal life of some
what else
kind?
do you do
I
besides
can't
this?
recall a single scene of him without Liv there.
The only thing that they've added was that one episode, I think last season, where there was a guy that he was undercover for a while, and Liv was worried that he had been a bad guy, acting as a cop or something like that, and it kind of revealed that he had befriended this guy when he was undercover. That's as much depth as they added to him.
Oh, I mean, this is the chance to flesh him out a little bit. I mean, season 2 is always a time for that, especially with some of the side characters that didn't get a lot of like actual story or arc time in the first season.
Plus, there was only 13 episodes as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd agree. I enjoyed this episode. It's not my favorite of the season, but it's been pretty consistent so far.
Yeah, actually, can I point out something else that I really liked?
Yeah.
After she does the song on stage, they play with a bit of suspense that the ex-boyfriend might be coming after her in the parking lot, and it's like shot all suspensefully, and he shows up and he doesn't actually do anything. He's just like, I just want to say I like your song, and that's basically it. He's actually been a reasonable human being.
Yeah.
And I actually kind of like that. They played that off well.
For once, an ex-convict is introduced in the show and isn't just the bad guy, which is nice. That's cool. Overall, I think we all can agree we enjoyed the episode.